We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of High School Baseball on the YDL Sports Network. I'm Chris Rossetti, and we are here at Jack Critchfield Park on the campus of Slippery Rock University, getting ready for a matchup here in District 9 baseball between Moniteau, the home team, and visiting Du Bois Central Catholic. It is Military Appreciation Night here at the ballpark, and in a minute we will join public address announcer and Moniteau Athletic Director Dylan Beecham as part of the ceremonies here. But till then, let's take a look at these two teams. Moniteau checks in 10-8 on the year, headed to the District 9 2A playoffs, while Du Bois Central Catholic is 14-4 and headed to the D9 1A tournament. Both teams feel like they could win District 9 titles. Du Bois Central Catholic, the defending champion. Moniteau, they lost to Kerwinsville in the semifinals a year ago. So as we take a look at these two teams, and let's take a look at our starting pitching matchup. Dawson Cook will go on the mound for Moniteau. Cook, 5-1 on the year, a 151 earned run average in 41 2/3 innings pitched. Cook has struck out 54. He's walked 18, given up 32 hits. Only 9 of his 16 runs allowed have been earned runs. For Du Bois Central Catholic, they will go with the sophomore Evan Burton. Burton, 3-3 on the year, 222 earned run average in 28 1/3 innings of work. Burton has struck out 33, walked 11, and given up 26 hits. Burton has really been hurt by the defense behind him. He's given up only 9 earned runs of the 27 that he's given up on the season. So Burton versus Cook here at Critchfield Park. It should be a fun one tonight. And take a look at where these two teams have been and where they are going. Du Bois Central Catholic coming off of a pair of wins a week ago. They defeated Elk County Catholic 3-0. That'll be a big game in terms of seeding in District 9. And then they defeated St. Mary's 2-0. That was after losing the game you saw right here in the YDL Sports Network, 7-6 in 9 innings to Du Bois. They will face Du Bois again on Friday in the D9 Central League Championship game. That game we're going to try to see if we can bring to you right here on the YDL Sports Network. It'll be from Stern Field in Du Bois. Moniteau checks in with a mark of 10-8. The Warriors are coming off of a 7-1 loss to Newcastle on the road last week. They defeated AC Valley Union on Tuesday last week, 8-6. They will hopefully finish up their season on Wednesday, the regular season on Wednesday, when they host St. Mary's 6 o'clock game right here at Critchfield Park. But right now, weather doesn't look all that great. Du Bois Central Catholic hoping to play at Brookville on Wednesday afternoon. So it looks like we're ready to get going here with the ceremonies. As soon as they start, we will turn it over to public address announcer Dylan Beecham, the great athletic director here at Moniteau High School. So, again, just waiting on everything to get set up down there, and we'll move the camera so you can see what's going on Down here, they've got red, white, and blue balloons set up, and they say we're ready to go. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up Dylan here over the PA system in a moment. So here we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Slippery Rock University's Jack Richfield Park for Moniteau Warriors Baseball Military Appreciation Night. Moniteau High School and the PIAA encourage to promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or any other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Tonight, we proudly honor the brave men and women who have served and continue to serve our country in the United States Armed Forces. Freedom is never free, and we thank all veterans, active duty military members, reservists, National Guard members, and military families for their sacrifice, courage, and dedication to our nation. At this time, we would like to take a brief moment of silence to honor and remember the heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country. Thank you. At this time, we would invite everybody to please join us in the singing of America the Beautiful as we celebrate the spirit, strength, and unity of our nation. Thank you. Thank you. Now, thank you. Now. Thank you. Now, before we honor the service members with us tonight, we would first like to start with the starting lineup for Du Bois Catholic Cardinals. At third base, number 16, Braden Zasek. Shortstop, number 27, Carter Himes. The starting pitcher for the Cardinals, number 17, Evan Burton. Right fielder, number 5, Xavier Schwettner. In center field, number 30, Kevin Hoover. Catcher, number 13, Aiden Keller. In left field, number 44, Dalton King. Second baseman, number 24, Colton Sachs. And first baseman, number 22, Porter Price. And now for the Moniteau Warriors, starting at shortstop, number 1, Ian Ross. Ian Ross is escorted by Harry Young, a 4-year veteran of the Air Force, and Ian Ross's uncle, and Bob Wolford, a 2-year veteran of the U.S. Army, a recipient of the Bronze Star, Air Medal, Flight Wings, Army Commendation, Good Conduct Medal, Vietnam Service Medal, National Defense Medal. At second base, number 12, Carson Menier. Carson is walking in memory of Albert Labusnak, a 6-year veteran of the 101st Airborne and of the Korean War. Starting pitcher for the Warriors, number 4, Dawson Cook. Dawson is walking in memory of his grandfather, Clifford McCarl, an Army veteran. Catcher, number 20, Weston Cook. Walking with Weston today is Nick McCarl, a 22-year veteran of the Air Force, and a veteran of Operation Enduring Freedom in Weston's honor. Designated hitter, number 15, James Gillen. James is walking in memory of Fred Confer and Dave LaBarbe, Army and Air Force veterans and grandfathers of teammate Mason Confer. Third baseman, number 6, Kane Scott. Kane Scott is joined today by Gary Fitzingo, a 7-year veteran of the U.S. Air Force. In left field, number 14, Aiden Shakely. Aiden is joined today by his father, Dirk Shakely, a veteran of the Navy from 1992 to 1998. Dirk was deployed during Westpac 95 and Desert Storm. Up next, we have specialist Blaine Jameson. Blaine is joined today by Edward Flick, a veteran of the U.S. Marines, Army, and Navy, totaling 22 and a half years of service. Edward Flick has Marine Corps Good Combat Action Medals, 3 tours, Presidential Union, Expeditionary Medal, and a Vietnam Service Medal. At first base, number 21, Cameron Hershey. Cam is joined by his father, Dean Hershey Sr., a 3-year veteran of the U.S. Army. And in right field, number 11, Brennan Kelly. Brennan is joined today by Frank Alfamo, a veteran of the U.S. Army from 1964 to 1967, stationed in Germany. If there are any other members in the crowd, active duty or veteran, if you would now please stand and wave. We also want to thank you for your service. To all who have worn the uniform, defended our freedoms, and protected this nation, the Moniteau Warriors baseball team thanks you.
What an awesome ceremony they had just here at Critchfield Park. Moniteau putting that on. The public address announcer, also Moniteau Athletic Director Dylan Beecham, and just a great overall thing here that they did prior to this game. And as the umpires and the players meet, we will step aside and thank some of our sponsors here on the YDL Sports Network. Coming up soon, Moniteau versus DuBois Central Catholic High School baseball.
Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers your cruise planner's advisors, your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at griggstravel.com. That's griggstravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
This summer, get in the game with Much Game Athletics. Register now for the Girls Shootout and Team Camp, June 12th and 13th, featuring JV and varsity games guaranteed 6 games per team. Register by May 31st. Plus, sign up for the Oil City area Boys and Girls Leagues with Girls Junior High, Boys Junior High, Boys Varsity and Girls Varsity Leagues available. Guaranteed 9 games per team. For questions or information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or call 814-671-1176.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Are you planning for retirement, looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Welcome back here to Critchfield Park, getting ready for this one between Moniteau and Du Bois Central Catholic. Really happy to have you alongside us here on this chilly Monday evening late in the regular season. Last final week of the regular season here. Let's take a look at the Du Bois Central Catholic lineup written out by first-year manager Evan Snowberger. Leading off and playing at third base, number 16, Braden Zatzik. Batting second, the shortstop, number 27, Carter Himes. Batting third and doing the pitching, number 17, Evan Burton. Batting fourth and in right field, number 5, Xavier Schwentner. Batting fifth and in center field, Kellen Hoover. Batting sixth and doing the catching, Aiden Keller. Batting seventh and in left field, Dalton King. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Colton Saxon. Batting ninth and doing the playing first base, Porter Price. So it's Zatzik, Himes, Burton, Schwentner, Hoover, Keller, King, Sachs, and Price for DCC against the senior righty Dawson Cook. 5-1 on the year, 151 earned run average. And first pitch swinging and hitting a ball out into right field for a base hit is Braden Zatzik. So one pitch and DCC has the first base runner on a base hit by Zatzik to right field. So that'll bring up Carter Himes. Himes hitting a team leading 469 on the years, driven in 17. The senior going to pitch at Quinnipiac next year. Cook checks the runner, comes home with the first pitch. It's in there for a called strike. No balls and one strike here on Carter Himes. We'll set the defense for Moniteau here in a second. Wind in the 0-1. That ball is drilled to deep left field. Going back on it is the left fielder, Shakely, and he'll make the catch in the right center field gap. One away here for DCC in the first inning. Defensively for Moniteau, Cam Hershey's at first. Carson Minier is at second. Ian Ross is the shortstop. Kane Scott is at third. Aiden Shakely's in left. Blaine Jamison's in center. Brennan Kelly's in right. Weston Cook doing the catching for his brother Dawson. So it's Hershey, Minier, Ross, and Scott. Shakely, Jamison, Kelly in the outfield. Weston Cook catching Dawson Cook, who throws what I believe is ball one to Evan Burton. Burton 467 on the season, team leading 27 driven in. 1-0 pitch to Burton. Burton fouls that one up out of play over on the first base side. DCC occupying the first base dugout. Moniteau in the third base dugout here at Critchfield Park, Messier Field. Named after longtime Slippery Rock head coach Jeff Messier. There goes the runner to second. Throw down, not going to get him. He got a huge jump, Zatzig did. So now a runner at second and a 2-1 count on Evan Burton. So RBI 28 sitting out there for Burton and the person at Zatzig at second base. Dawson Cook ready with the 2-1. That's in there, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 315 down each line, 375 to the power alleys, 400 to straightaway center here at Critchfield Park. 2-2 delivery. Fouled at the plate. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 here on Burton. Cook's pitch. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, so Cook is going to have to throw to first. He does. It's a little low. Dug out there by Hershey. 2 away now for Xavier Schwentner. Schwentner hitting .333 on the season. Has 7 RBIs. Hitting behind Himes and Burton. They're on a ton of RBI opportunities. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Schwentner. Zatzig takes his lead off a second. Ian Ross kind of sneaking in behind him. Now time is called. Swing and a miss, and now it's 0-2 on Schwentner. Dawson Cook has been one of the top pitchers in District 9 the last couple of years. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left on base at the end of a half an inning. DuBois Central Catholic nothing, and Moniteau coming to the plate here on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the North Washington Rodeo.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Moniteau will send out the following lineup as written by first-year manager Garrett Lapusnik. It'll be Ian Ross leading off. He's the shortstop. Carson Minier bats second. He's at second base. Dawson Cook is batting third. He's doing the pitching. Weston Cook bats fourth. He's doing the catching. James Gillian bats fifth. He's the designated hitter. Kane Scott bats sixth. He's playing over at third base. Aiden Shakely bats seventh. He's in left field. Blaine Jamison bats eighth. He's the center fielder. And Cam Hershey bats ninth and plays over at third base. Ross, Minier, Cook, Dawson, Cook, Weston, Gillen, Scott, Shakely, Jamison, and Hershey against Evan Burton, 3-3 with a 222 earned run average. Again, Evan really been let down by his defense. Has given up 27 runs on the year, only 9 of them earned. So Ross steps in, hitting 340 on the year. Ross, an all-district selection the last couple of years, takes ball one. And next pitch is popped up. Shortstop Himes is back there. He'll make the one-handed grab just a little bit to the second base side of his body, and there is one away here in the Moniteau first inning. It'll bring up Carson Minier. Minier hitting 268 on the year. 6 driven in. Burton's first pitch. Fouled straight back, strike one. Both of these programs been kind of District 9 blue bloods for a while now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Moniteau thought it had a really great chance at winning a district title last year, and in the semifinals, Kerwinsville really stuck up on them and put the mercy roll on the Warriors. There's a strike, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 here on Minier. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Minier with Dawson Cook on deck. Burton's 2-2 delivery. That's high. Now it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes here. I'm near. Ground ball, base hit straight up the middle, right over the second base bag. 1 out single by Minier. That'll bring up Dawson Cook. Cook hitting 400 on the year, 14 driven in. Neither of these teams are going to hit a lot of home runs. Just one for Moniteau in the starting lineup. Nobody in the starting lineup for DCC as that ball is fouled out of play. Strike one. No balls and a strike here on Dawson Cook. Burton checks the runner at first. Comes home. That ball is skied. Right fielder Schwentner, center fielder Hoover. It's Schwentner, and there's 2 away. Let's set the DCC defense. Porter Price is at first. Colton Sachs is at second. Carter Himes is the shortstop. Braden Zatzik's at third. Dalton King's in left. Kellen Hoover's in center. Xavier Schwentner, who you just met, is in right field. Aiden Keller doing the catching for Evan Burton. So it's Price, Sachs, Himes, and Zatzik first to third. King, Hoover, Schwentner left to right. Keller doing the catching for Burton, whose first pitch to Weston Cook is way wild, and that's going to allow Minier to go to second, as that ball wasn't anywhere close to anything. 1 ball and no strikes here on Weston Cook. So now Moniteau with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs here in the first. Weston Cook pops that up. Burton calling for it in fair territory just along the line, halfway between third and first, makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base for Moniteau. At the end of 1 full inning here at Critchfield Park in Slippery Rock, no score between Moniteau and DuBois Central Catholic. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the North Washington Rodeo.
A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com.
And that was all.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility, offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
We head to the bottom, or top of the second inning, excuse me. It'll be Hoover, Keller, and King for DCC against Dawson Cook. Hoover hitting .289 on the year, 11 driven in. Hoover started the year at the top of the order, now platting in the middle of it as he takes strike one. I asked manager Evan Snowberger about that, said that Hoover's more comfortable in this position. So 0-1 delivery outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on Kellen Hoover. Aiden Keller would be next, followed by Dalton King. Up high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike on Hoover. Two-one pitch to Kellen Hoover. Show bunt. Swings it away. Pops it up. Foul territory. Second baseman Manier over the shoulder catch just across the foul line. 1 away here in the DCC second inning. That'll bring up Aiden Keller. Keller hitting .279 on the year, 7 driven in. Dawson Cook's first pitch to Keller. Keller rips that one to left field. Shakely has a beat on it, makes the catch. 2 away. 2 quick outs here for Dawson Cook in the second inning. That'll bring up Dalton King. King hitting .273 on the year, has driven in 9 runs. First pitch from Cook to King. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Now, they've changed how my scoreboard operates, and so now I'm a little confused with it, but I think I've got it now. No balls here in a strike. One in the next pitch to King. Swing and a miss. That's 2 strikes on King. 1-2 on Dalton King. Cook's 1-2 delivery. Stays inside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Moniteau for years played at home games at Pullman Park, moved up here to Slippery Rock Jack Critchfield Park last year. 2-2 delivery inside, 3-2. So now 3 balls and 2 strikes on Dalton King. If he would reach, Colton Sachs is next. Winding the 3-2. Called strike 3, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for DuBois Central Catholic. Scoreless with Moniteau here at Critchfield Park in Slippery Rock.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to tell you about my friends at the Rehab Center, Chiropractors Caring for Health, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. I've been going to the Rehab Center since 2009, and I wouldn't trust my back and neck health to anyone else. The Rehab Centers include 3 D9 athletic alums, and Isaac Greeley of Port Allegheny, Matt Brush of Brookville, and Derek Mason of Cameron County, along with 4 additionally highly trained chiropractors, including Jason Jacobs. Find out more at therehabcenters.com. That's the Old English spelling of centers with an RES at the end.
Go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Gillen, Scott, and Shakely for Moniteau against Evan Burton. First pitch in for strike one. Wine in the 0-1. Just misses 1 ball and 1 strike. The ball is fouled out of play over on the first base side, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Gillen. Gillen comes in hitting .275, 9 driven in. The ball is popped up. Second baseman Sachs was going to have to give way to Schwentner as that ball carried a little further than I think Sachs thought it was. Schwentner gets it out there in right field for out number 1. We'll bring up Kane Scott. Scott hitting .326 on the year with 9 driven in. There's a called strike to Scott. Burton working quickly. Ground ball. Second baseman Sachs has it. On to Porter Price. 2 up, 2 down here in the Moniteau second inning. They'll bring up Aiden Shakely. So Shakely hitting .200 on the year. First pitch to Shakely, called strike 1. Burton again working quickly, throws it up high, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Shakely. Burton's 1-1 pitch. Misses outside, and it's 2-1 on Shakely with 2 outs here in the Moniteau second inning. No score, nothing going on right now for the Warriors. That misses, and it's now 3-1. So after getting the first 2 outs quickly, Burton's fallen behind Shakely, 3-1 here. And then walks him. So the 2-out walk to Shakely, that'll bring up Blaine Jamison. Jamison, the center fielder, left-handed hitter, takes ball 1. His control is just completely lost. Burton here all of a sudden, which is really unusual considering 28 and a third innings coming into today. He'd only walked 11. 1-0 pitch. There's a called strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Jamison pops it up, foul territory of third base side. Third baseman Zatzik makes the catch in foul territory, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left on base. We head to the third inning. It is no score between Moniteau and DuBois Central Catholic.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here, just had an opportunity off the air to discuss some things with Gary Fitzingo from American Region 243. What, Gary? Oh, yeah. Gary Fitzingo from American Legion Post 243 in West Sunbury. They do a lot of great things for Moniteau Athletics, and it was just a pleasure to finally, I've talked to him on the phone a bunch. The Legion has done advertising with us, but I've never had a chance to meet Gary, and so excited to finally be able to meet Gary Fitzingo in person and shake his hand and thank him for his great service to our nation. As we have a quick strikeout here of Colton Sachs. So Sachs goes down on 3 pitches, 1 away. And that will bring up Porter Price, the left-handed hitting first baseman. So you'll have to excuse me there for missing pretty much all of that. Sachs is at bat in terms of commentary. But again, I did want to give that big shout out to Gary Fitzingo with American Legion Post 243 Military Appreciation Night here at Critchfield Park between Moniteau and DuBois Central Catholic. Great thing that the Moniteau Warriors did tonight. Strike one. If you missed it, you can go back, watch the ceremony at the beginning of our broadcast. There's a called strike, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes on Porter Price. Price hitting 170 on the year. Swinging and a miss, strike 3. And so quickly, 2 strikeouts in a row here, 3 in a row going back to the last inning. 4 or 5 in the game now for DCC as Braden Zatzik steps to the plate. Zatzik singled in the first, stole second, was stranded there. Dawson Cook's first pitch gets through the legs of brother Wes, and it's ball 1. One ball in, no strikes on Zatzik. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Braden Zatzik. Carter Himes would be next if Zatzik could reach. That is up high, and it's 2 balls and a strike on Zatzik. 2-1 on Zatzik. 2 outs here in the DuBois Central Catholic 3rd inning. No score. There's a called strike, and it's 2-2. Winding the 2-2 to Zatzik. Zatzik drives that one to center, but Aim Jamison just has to move a few feet to his right to make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for DCC. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. No score here at Critchfield Park between DuBois Central Catholic and Moniteau.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you. Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on.
Back here at Critchfield Park, where Cam Hershey leads off by taking ball 1. Bottom of the third inning, no score. Shadow starting to creep in here, and that's got to be tough on the hitters here. Is that shadow is just before the the turf dirt area here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1-2 now. So ball's coming out of the sun into the shadows right before you got to swing at it. That's not an easy thing for a hitter to do. 1-2 here on Hershey. Hershey puts that one up foul territory. Satzik will give it a look, but it is into the Moniteau bullpen over on the third base side. One ball, 2 strikes here on Hershey, hitting .229 on the year, 4 driven in. 1-2, ground ball. Little knockdown by Sachs. He has plenty of time to recover. He does. And Hershey is the first out of the Moniteau third inning. That'll bring up Ian Ross. Ross popped up to the shortstop Himes in shallow left field back in the first inning. We're here in the third on Moniteau Baseball, powered by the North Washington Rodeo. First pitch to Ross, a little high, ball 1. Burton ready with the 1-0 to Ross. That bends in there for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Nice off-speed pitch there. The ball is driven into center field. Center fielder Hoover there. He'll make the catch. 2 away. Want to congratulate the North Clarion baseball team. Its first win since 2024 tonight. They defeated Johnsonburg at Johnsonburg 8-3. Really young North Clarion team. They're trying to bring that program back, and them getting the big win at Johnsonburg. Knothole Park 8-3. First win since the end of the 2024 season. So congratulations to the Wolves on that. 0-1 pitch here is lined. That's a fair ball. That's going to go down into the left field corner. Minier is around first, heading to second. Right fielder Schwentner gets it in, and it's a 2-out double to right by Minier, excuse me. So Minier, the 2-out double. And now Dawson Cook with an opportunity here with a runner in scoring position. So that just got over the glove of the first baseman Price, down the line in right, fair ball. Now Cook steps in. And it's going to be another wild pitch. Now, 2 wild pitches when Manier's been on base. Once in the first got him to second. This one's going to get him to third. And now he's just 90 feet away from giving Moniteau a 1-0 lead here in the third. 1 ball and no strikes on Dawson Cook. And now Porter Price is going to throw something from his equipment into the dugout. Or not Porter Price, I'm sorry. Aiden Keller's going to throw something into the dugout from his equipment. There's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on. So 1-1 here on Cook. Runner at third, 2 outs. Cook, ground ball. This is going to be a tough play by Himes. Himes gets it, throws across. It's high, and because of that high throw, the runner is safe, and the run scores, and it's 1-0 in favor of Moniteau. And we talked about it coming in. Defense just continues to let Evan Burton down. Just a ground ball to shortstop, and the throw is high. Brings home the run. Now at the plate, Weston Cook fouls that away. Strike 1. That's up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. So it just depends on who you look at. Moniteau gives Cook a hit there. This ball is popped up. Catcher Keller fighting, but makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 run on a hit, an error, and 1 left on base. We go to the 4th. It's now 1-0 Moniteau over Du Bois Central Catholic here on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
All-American.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in Du Bois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in Du Bois, PA, crafted for you.
Wise Eyes of Du Bois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of Du Bois and St. Mary's.
We head to the top of the 4th, now 1-0 in favor of Moniteau. We'll go back at the end of the game, and then I'll make a judgment on whether or not, when I rewatch the video, on whether or not Dawson Cook would have beaten that out or not. I don't think he would have. That's why I charged the error. They charged the error on the scoreboard. Du Bois Central Catholic's game changer gave an error as well, and only the Moniteau game changer gave him a hit. Not that it makes a huge difference, except for it's an earned run or an unearned run in that case. Is now Cook with the 1-0 lead. Will face Carter Himes. Called strike 1. Himes flew out to left in his first appearance. First appearance back in the first. Now it's no balls and 2 strikes here on Cook. By Cook on Himes, I'm sorry. 0-2 delivery by Dawson Cook. That ball is hit out into right field. That's going to be a fair ball. That's going to get down in front of Kelly. Himes takes a wide turn, but he'll step back to first base with the leadoff single here. Second hit of the game for DuBois Central Catholic. Bring up Evan Burton. He struck out in the first inning. DuBois Central Catholic softball team earlier today defeated Brookville 12-0 in 5 innings. First pitch to Burton, swing and miss, strike 1. And that ball is fouled into the screen. No balls and 2 strikes on Burton. Oh, 2 delivery coming to Burton. Dawson Cook checks the runner. Himes at first. Long pause, now steps off. Now he's going to throw over. Easily back in safely was Himes. Runner goes. That ball is drilled out the center, but right at Jamison. Himes will have to retreat the first one away here in the DCC. Fourth inning. So now Xavier Schwentner at the plate, swings and misses, strike 1. Runner goes, throw down, not in time. Great save, great slide there by Himes to avoid the tag by Manier. Throw beat him, but Himes strode to the back side of the bag and was safe. So he's at second now, but it's 0-2 on Schwentner. Check of the runner at second. Dawson Cook comes home. Nope, he's going to fake the second. And there's strike 3 called. 2 away now. And it's up to Kellen Hoover, who popped up into foul territory to the second baseman Manier, back in the second, leading off. 6 strikeout for Cook. Outside, ball 1. That ball is popped up. Manier, the second baseman, right fielder Kelly calls him off, makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Moniteau over DuBois Central Catholic.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
We think Rossbacher Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
To the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0 in favor of Moniteau. It'll be Gillen, Scott, and Shakely. So the run came, a 2-out double by Manier, a wild pitch, and then Dawson Cook reaches on the air on the shortstop Himes for the 1 run for Moniteau in the third inning. That's the only run of the game so far, as Gillen will step to the plate. James Gillen popped up to the right fielder Schwentner back in the second. Game being brought to you by the North Washington Rodeo. First pitch swinging, fly ball to center. Hoover is going to step in a couple steps, make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out for Evan Burton here in the fourth.
Number 6, Kane Scott.
Now Kane Scott, first pitch swinging, fly ball to right. Schwentner drifting towards the line, makes the catch. 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Evan Burton in the fourth, and that'll bring up Andrew Shakely, who walked in his first plate appearance back in the second.
Now batting for the Warriors, number 14, David Shakely.
Shakely takes strike 1. It misses, and just like that, it's 3-1 on Shakely. 3-1 pitch, fouled away, 3-2.
Nikes or Jordans?
3-2 pitch misses, ball 4, and Shakely has now walked twice. So after getting the first 2 outs on 2 pitches, Burton walks Shakely, and that'll bring up Blaine Jamison. Jamison fouled out to third baseman Zatzik in foul territory back in the second after the walk. Now it's ball 1, and again, mysteriously, control has just left Evan Burton. There's a called strike, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swinging actually, they called that first one a strike. I apologize. I thought it was a ball, but it goes down looking on 3, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 left on base. We go to the 5th, still 1-0 Moniteau over DuBois Central Catholic.
Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your cruise planner's advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change. This summer, get in the game with Much Game Athletics. Register now for the Girls Shootout and Team Camp, June 12th and 13th, featuring JV and varsity games guaranteed 6 games per team. Register by May 31st. Plus, sign up for the Oil City area Boys and Girls Leagues with Girls Junior High, Boys Junior High, Boys Varsity and Girls Varsity Leagues available. Guaranteed 9 games per team. For questions or information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or call 814-671-1176. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their resting clean promise.
Go to the 5th inning. It'll be Keller, King, and Sachs for DuBois Central Catholic. Taking strike one is King. He struck out back in the 2nd inning. Next pitch, fouls it up. Catcher Cook camping under it, makes the catch. 1 away. Bring up Dalton King. King struck out in his first plate appearance. Shows bunt, lays it down. Dawson Cook off the mound, gets it, throws on to first. 2 away here in the DCC 5th inning. It'll bring up Colton Sachs. Sachs also struck out in his first at bat. 6 strikeouts for Cook on the day. Down low, ball 1. That'll be fouled out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on Sachs, came in hitting .286 on the season. That misses, and it's 2-1. Two one pitch on the outside corner, 2-2. Two pitch fouled away, remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout number 7 for Cook. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for DCC in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 1-0. Moniteau over DCC here at Critchfield Park in Slippery Rock.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Hershey, Ross, and Minier due up for Moniteau. 9-1-2 against Evan Burton here in the 5th inning, with Moniteau holding a 1-0 lead. Up high, ball 1. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Popped out of play. 1-2 here on Hershey. That ball is popped out of play. Remains 1-2. Hershey came into the day hitting .229, grounded out to the second baseman Sachs back in the 3rd. In that inning, Burton got the first 2 outs without any problems. Then Minier doubled, went to 3rd on a wild pitch, and scored when Dawson Cook's ground ball to the shortstop Himes resulted in a high throw at first. Game's only run at this point, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Hershey. Burton winds, delivers the 2-2. There's a chopper to second baseman Sachs, up with it. Throw on to Porter Price, 1 away. Back to the top of the order, and Ian Ross, who's 0 for 2 with a pop up to short and a fly out to center. Swing and a foul tip, strike 1. Ross came into the day hitting .340 with 13 driven in. That misses, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike here on Ross. Evan Burton winds and delivers. That stays high, 2-1. And now it's 3-1 on Ross. Minier is next, and he's 2 for 2 with a single and a double and a run scored. So Burton's 3-1 pitch to Ian Ross. Catches the outside corner, 3-2. Ross thought it might have been ball 4, started to toss his bat. Gets back in the box now as Burton's ready quickly with the payoff pitch. 3-2 delivery. Line drive off the glove of Himes, who was leaping. That's going to be a base hit. Ross is going to take a wide turn around first, and he will hold there. So Himes had to go up. He got a glove on it. But that ball was tattooed. Minier now. Minier 2 for 2, like we said, singled in the 1st, doubled and scored in the 3rd. We're now in the 5th. Take strike 1. Moniteau looking to add to its 1-0 lead. Burton comes set, comes home. That's way outside, 1-1. Runner goes to 3rd. Throw down by Keller is going to skip out into center field. Ross will just hold it 2nd. So now Ross is in scoring position, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter, Minier. And now Evan Snowberger is going to come out and have a chat with his pitcher. Mound Visit brought to you by the Battery House.
Dead battery? Don't get stuck. Get to the Battery Warehouse in Clarion and Brookville. Fast, reliable service, and they treat you like family, getting you back on the road in no time. Visit thebatterywarehouse.com today.
So runner at second and Ian Ross. He singled and just stole second. Carson Manier ahead in the count, 2-1, and he's had Burton's number today with a single and a double. So Evan Burton back to the dugout here. Called strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Manier. Burton checks the runner at home, throws, and that's outside, and it's now full on Manier. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That's fouled off, will remain full. Three-two pitch. Line drive, base hit into left field. They're going to send Ross. Here's the throw to the plate. It'll be cut off, and it's 2-0 Moniteau on the base hit by Carson Manier, who's having himself a game.
Batting next for the Warriors, number 4, Dawson Cook.
So Manier's RBI single to left. Now Dawson Cook to the plate. Cook 0 for 2. Flew out to right, reached on an error that scored a run. Ground ball, chopper to Himes. Himes charges, fields, throws. This one's on target. 2 away now for Weston Cook.
Batting for the Warriors, number 20, Weston Cook.
So Weston Cook 0 for 2 with a pop-up to the pitcher, a foul out to the catcher. Manier went to second on that, and there's a line drive into center field. Kellen Hoover comes over, makes the catch at waist level, and the inning is over. But Moniteau picks up another run on a pair of hits. No errors and 1 left on base. We go to the 6th. It's now 2-0 Moniteau over DCC here from Critchfield Park.
Well,
in
howdy
Slippery
there,
Rock.
rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. This summer, get in the game with Much Game Athletics. Register now for the Girls Shootout and Team Camp, June 12th and 13th. Featuring JV and varsity games guaranteed, 6 games per team. Register by May 31st. Plus, sign up for the Oil City area Boys and Girls Leagues with Girls Junior High, Boys Junior High, Boys Varsity and Girls Varsity Leagues available. Guaranteed 9 games per team. For questions or information, contact Jeff Pauley at muchgame649@gmail.com or call 814-671-1176. Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your Cruise Planners Advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change.
Devin Supplizio will pinch hit for Porter Price here to lead off the 6th inning. So it'll be Supplizio then the top of the lineup. Zatzik and Himes for DCC, which now trails Moniteau 2-0.
Batting for the Cardinals, number 15, Devin Supplizio.
So Simplesio against Dawson Cook, giving up just 2 hits in 5 innings. Has struck out 7, swing and a miss, strike 1 by Simplesio. 0-1 in there for a called strike, and it's 0-2 on Simplesio, pinch hitting for Porter Price, who struck out in his first at bat. Cook ready with these 0-2 delivery, swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out at the old ball game. A strikeout for Cook. That'll bring us to the top of the order. And Braden Zatzik, who is 1 for 2. Singled leading off the game, stole second, but was stranded there and then flew out the center, ending the third. Cook delivers high and tight, ball 1. There's a strike. That ball is fouled out of play, and it's now 1-2 here on Zatzik. That's down low, and it's 2-2 on Zatzik. Two delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. Cook continues to deal. Strikeout number 9 for Dawson. And that'll bring up Carter Himes, who's 1 for 2. 8 in a row now set down since Carter Himes' single leading off the 4th. Fouls the first pitch away, strike 1. You're wondering about the pitch count. Dawson Cook only at 65 pitches. It's just a brilliant performance so far. No balls and 2 strikes on Cook. I mean, on Himes from Cook. Cook set with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're up. You're down. It's a strikeout the side inning for Dawson Cook. No runs, no hits, no errors for DCC. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 Moniteau here at Critchfield Park in Slippery Rock. Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook. A good garbage company is like a good utility player. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, no one does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsonsgarbageservice.com. Going to the bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be Gillen, Scott, and Shakely for Moniteau. They lead this game 2-0. First pitch to Gillen on the outside corner, strike 1. That misses, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Stays high, and now it's 2-1. Gillen popped up to right, flew out to center. 2-1 delivery from Evan Burton. That ball is popped up. Catcher Keller's going to give it a look, but it is out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes on James Gillen. Moniteau softball team over in Strattonville leads Clarion Limestone 13-1. Ball is fouled again, and it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winding the 2-2. That ball is driven into right field and falling down and making the catch is the right fielder Schwentner. As that ball was taken off on him, he kind of reached up and behind him and was able to haul it in. 1 away here for Moniteau. So no balls and a strike here on Kane Scott, who's grounded out. And now he lines one to center, going back on it is Hoover. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. Couple of hard hit balls, but the outfielders for DCC have been able to make the plays here in the 6th. That'll bring up Aiden Shakely, who has walked twice in this game. So again, Moniteau beating Clarion Limestone 13-1. Game now in the top of the 4th in Strattonville. Moniteau's the home team in that game. Here's a little roller. Burton makes a nice play. Throw over, but Price can't dig it. It's going to be an infield hit for Shakely. Oh, Burton made a heck of an effort there. Just couldn't quite get it there as Porter Price couldn't dig out. But, man, Burton made a heck of a play and a heck of a try. So that'll bring up Blaine Jamison as Shakely has been on base all 3 times. Burton's pitch showed bunt, pulls back ball 1. Obviously not sacrificing with 2 outs. And then another wild pitch by Burton. That's going to be 3 on him in this game. 2 balls and no strikes on Shakely. Now Evan Snowberger is going to take another trip out to the circle to discuss some stuff with his starter.
But Tina's in Marionville is celebrating 20 years and is happy to be back open after this winter's fire. They're currently featuring a limited menu as they rebuild, but you can still enjoy their authentic Italian food and pizza. Stop in Tuesdays through Saturdays starting at 11 a.m. or call 814-927-7888 for takeout. And be sure to like Bettina's Italian Restaurant on Facebook to follow their progress and support a longtime local favorite.
So making an interesting pitching move in the middle of an at-bat here is Evan Snowberger with a 2-0 count on Shakely. He's going to go to Porter Price. So Price will take over for Burton here, who goes 5 2/3. He's given up 2 runs. He's responsible for Shakely. If Jamison would walk, he would also be responsible for Jamison. So pitching change here. We'll step aside real quick.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
So still taking his warm-up pitches here. We'll take another quick break.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
So stepping in here with a 2-ball no strike count is Jamison against Porter Price. Bunts through it, strike one, so it's 2-1. Interesting mid. You don't see a lot of mid at bat pitching changes, but got one here. Two one pitch popped up, foul territory. Over there, the catcher Keller, for some reason, calls off Zatzik and drops the ball. Really should go in the books as an error on Keller, as I don't know why Keller didn't let Zatzik. It's a lot easier with a third baseman's mitt than a catcher's mitt to make that catch. Also a lot easier when you're coming towards the ball to make the catch. But Keller called off Zatzik and ends up dropping the ball, and it's 2-2 here on Jamison, and they are going to charge an error, and that's rightfully so. That's high, and now it's 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Jamison. Payoff pitch to Jamison, popped up. Zatzik running in foul territory. He can't make the catch. So now 2 foul balls hit by Jamison. First the catcher drops, and now Zatzik can't make the catch. So it remains full on Jamison, who should have been out twice in this inning. Payoff pitch, up high, ball 4. So see if Moniteau can take advantage. That walk, unfortunately, gets credited to Burton. And that'll bring up Cam Hershey. Hershey is grounded twice to the second baseman Sachs. There's a called strike. Shakely the runner at first. Jamison, or at second. Jamison the runner at first. No balls in, 1 strike here on Cam Hershey. Fouls it away. No balls in, 2 strikes now. Looking ahead to the 7th inning for DCC, they'll have Burton, Schwentner, and Hoover, 3, 4, and 5 due up. Needing at least 2. They hope that's all it is. Porter Price's 0-2 delivery. Fouled at the plate, remains 0-2. Brookville leads Brockway right now, 6-5 in the 5th inning. Is it McKinley Field? Brookville swing and a miss, strike 3. So Price is able to work around the 2 missed foul balls. No runs. There was a hit, an error, and 2 left on base. We go to the 7th. DuBois Central Catholic needs a pair to keep this one going. You're watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the North Washington Rodeo.
Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is sounding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Back here as we go to the seventh. Gem being tossed right now by Dawson Cook. Just a two-hitter. His team leads 2-0. Strike one to Burton, who is struck out and flown out the center. That misses, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Burton. That's high, and it's 2 balls and a strike on Cook, who just now reaches his 70th pitch. Been just a brilliant outing by Dawson Cook. 2-1 delivery, swing and a miss. 2-2. Cook has struck out 10, giving up just the 2 hits, hasn't walked anybody. Ball is fouled out of play. Two delivery, swing and a miss. That is 5 in a row put down by Cook. His 11th strikeout of the game. Bringing up Schwentner, who has struck out twice. Stick with us after the game for our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game interview. We'll do a quick commercial, then you'll come back and we'll have just, you won't hear anything. You'll see the field, but you won't hear anything as I go down and get our player of the game. I'm doing everything myself here today. No balls and 2 strikes here on Schwentner. Don't worry if you don't hear anything. We'll be back. Did he go? He did not, according to the first base umpire, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Schwentner. One-two delivery. That's high, and it's now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Xavier Schwentner. Winding the 1-2 from Dawson, 2-2 from Dawson Cook is fouled straight back, and it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 on Schwentner. Hoover on deck. 1 out in the DCC 7th inning. They trail 2-0. Now it goes full, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Schwentner. Dawson Cook winds, payoff pitch. Fouled away. Pretty sure this is the first time Cook's been 3-2 on anybody in this game. Cook ready. Payoff pitch to Schwentner. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 12 from Dawson Cook. 2 away. That is 6 strikeouts in a row for Cook. It's up to Kellen Hoover. Is popped up to the second baseman Manier in foul territory and flowing out to right. Ground ball, foul ball, strike 1. 11 in a row put down by Cook. There's a ball, 1 ball, and 1 strike. That includes 6 in a row now by strikeouts. Winding the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Can Dawson Cook just complete this brilliant performance here with a strikeout? 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hoover. Cook's delivery popped up. Right fielder Kelly gives it a look, but it's going to be off the building out there in right field. Remains 1-2. Cook's 1-2 delivery. Fouled at the plate by Hoover, who stays alive. It remains 1-2. The ball is lined out into right field, a base hit, so Hoover breaks the streak, and then the ball gets behind the right fielder, Kelly. Hoover's on his way to third. They're going to hold him there with a single and a 2-base error on the right fielder, Kelly. So not over yet. As up to the plate comes Aiden Keller, who is flown out to left and fouled out to the catcher, Weston Cook. Keller fouls the first pitch away, strike 1. Winding the 0-1. Blocked by Weston Cook. Hoover's not going anywhere. 1 ball and 1 strike. Winding the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2-1 pitch misses, and it's now 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike here on Keller. He'd be the tying run. Cook takes a second behind the mound. Now he's back on it. Delivers the 3-1. Misses, ball 4. First walk issued by Cook. And now it's up to Dalton King, who is struck out and bunted out. Let's see if they put Keller in motion here. He does represent the tying run. There are 2 outs. Hoover's at third. Keller's at first. King the batter. Dalton Cook trying to finish off this shutout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Cook's delivery. That ball is out into left field. Left fielder Shakely has it, and that'll do it. 3-hit shutout for Dawson Cook. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, 2 left on base in the 7th for DCC. Our final score, 2-0 in favor of Moniteau. We'll be back with our player of the game interview after these messages. You've been watching high school baseball on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the North Washington Rodeo.
All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost everything.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered.
You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddies can do that too. Like Daddies on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC. Why should you choose Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full service body shop offering top quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at nolfchryslerdodge.com.
Well, howdy there, rodeo fans. The 2026 North Washington Rodeo is siding up August 18th through the 22nd with a big old kickoff party on the 17th. Grab your boots and hats for bronco riding, barrel racing, bull riding, and plenty of heart-pounding action. Gates at 6, show at 8, social hall serving up supper from 4 to 7. Missed dinner? No worries. We've got concessions rolling all night long on Oneida Valley Road in Petrolia, PA. Online at northwashingtonvfd.com/rodeo. Rain or shine, partner, this rodeo riding on. Looking to score big on your next vacation? Start with a travel advisor who delivers. Your cruise planner's advisor is your go-to, saving you time, money, and stress, while hooking you up with exclusive deals, upgraded amenities, and early booking discounts. Get in the game with Griggs Travel at GriggsTravel.com. That's GriggsTravel.com. John Griggs, Port Allegany grad, 1,000-point scorer, 3-sport standout, ready to help you plan your dream getaway. Cruises, resorts, hotels, tours, everything's handled, even your own travel app, and easy rate booking if plans change.
Back here, we're waiting on our player of the game. It'll be Dawson Cook, and well-deserved player of the game by Dawson Cook, who went 7 innings, no runs, struck out 3, walked 1. Let up 3 hits, struck out 12, and walked 1. As Cook will be our player of the game, and they're still talking out in the outfield. So while they do that, we'll run down how this one unfolded. First run of the game for Moniteau came in the 3rd inning. 2-out double by Carson Manier. Went to 3rd on a wild pitch, scored when Cook reached on an error on the shortstop Himes. We're going to go back and look at that one just to make sure it was an error and not a hit here in a bit. And then that made it 1-0 Moniteau. And then in the 5th inning, with 1 out, Ian Ross singled, stole 2nd, and scored on the Manier single to left. And that's the scoring in this one, as Dawson Cook was beyond solid. 1 point there from the 4th inning through 2 outs in the 7th. He had retired 11 in a row, including 6 in a row via the strikeout. So as we wait for Dawson Cook, and I can see him making his way towards us, we will step aside one last time. We'll be back with the Dawson Cook interview right after these messages.
In both baseball and softball, as in bowling, there's nothing better than a perfect strike. And DuBois Lanes on the Beeline in DuBois has been serving up a striking good time for nearly 70 years and is here for all your bowling needs. At DuBois Lanes, we have open bowling, leagues, birthday parties, and other special events, along with a great pro shop. Call today for open bowling hours or to book your next event. 814-371-0344. Check us out online at DuBoisLanes.com. DuBois Lanes is hoping for a striking year for the DCC Cardinals.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Back here at Critchfield Park, it's a little dark, but you can see our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. It is, see if we can, now we can't add any light. We're going to try to add some light, but that didn't work very well. That's okay. You can see him a little bit there in the shadows. Is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game, Dawson Cook. And I mean, Dawson, you were completely spot on today. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, and throwing the shutout You've had some really good games in your career. Is this the best of this year for you so far?
Yeah, for sure. A couple weeks ago, got hurt against North Clarion, messed up my shoulder, and this is the first game it's really I felt 100%. So just get back to 100% right before playoffs. It feels great and hit all my spots. It was amazing.
What was really working for you out there today?
The fastball. Fastball was moving a lot. I mean, 2-seam, 4-seam, it was all over the place. And then slider, got a lot of swing and misses in the dirt with that. That's huge, especially knowing my catcher, Weston. He does a great job back there, so I have faith he'll stop and keep it in front.
You got stronger as the game went on. Up until the base hit to right with 2 outs there in the 7th inning, you'd retired 11 in a row, including 6 in a row by strikeout. Did you feel you were getting stronger as the game went on?
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's always how I am. I start off a little slow, and then as the game gets going, I get a lot stronger. That's what my dad always tells me. He goes, get through the first 2, and then everybody knows you get stronger. So that's what I got to do. Just get through the first 2, no matter how I get through them, and then we'll go from there.
You a little mad at yourself for the walk there after the base hit?
Oh, yeah. Walking, I hate walking people, honestly. Drives me nuts. Always because they've pounded it into us. Walking kills you on the field. And let up a single and then walked. Kid after I got an out. Yeah, it was a mood killer, but we got out of it.
Talk about being able to just rebound and put that walk behind you. I mean, they had the tying run at first base. You obviously got to be cognizant of the fact he might try to steal second there, but you were able to focus and get that batter. Just talk about being able to refocus.
Yeah, my defense, that's really where it starts. Just confidence in them. I think we have the cleanest infield in D9. I mean, Carson Menier and Ian Ross in the middle, and then we got little changes at first base, but Cameron Hershey got all the faith in him, and then third baseman Kane Scott. So just knowing that I can let them put it in play and our defense will make plays, that's what matters to me.
Talk a little about Carson Menier. 3 for 3. He could have easily been the player of the game if it wasn't for your performance. To really get that kind of performance out of him, he was hitting 268 coming in. To see him do that, how nice is that as his teammate to see him have a game like today?
Oh, it's huge. Carson's hard on himself, really hard on himself. That's one of the biggest things. But to see him come in 3 for 3, start the game off with a single up the middle and then line drive down the line to first base, it's huge to see him get going, especially right before playoffs.
You guys scratched out that run. 2 outs in the 3rd inning. He doubles, goes to 3rd on a wild pitch. You put the ball in play. I'm going to go back and look. I know one game changer has it as a hit. One has it as an error. I'm going to go back and look at the play and make the determination. Maybe I'm the tie-breaking vote, I guess. I don't know. Either way, you got the run home by getting the ball in play. Talk about how big it was to just get the ball in play there.
Yep, that's a huge thing. My dad's nailed it in me is get the ball in play. Do not strike out. Striking out some of the worst things you can do in most situations, but just getting the ball in play. That's what we've been stressing. We did a great job today. I think we had under 5 strikeouts. I know that.
I'm not sure you guys struck out more than once in this game. Hold on a second. Let's take a quick look.
Even better.
Here. But you struck out twice the whole game as a team. So you
even
did
better. That's what we nail is don't strike out. Put the ball in play. Make them make plays. That's what you got to do in high school.
Yeah, and then, Ian gets the 1 out single and then steals second. I've been saying it for about 3 or 4 years. Ian Ross isn't a superstar, but he's a player that every team would want to have.
Oh, yeah. Me and Ian are best friends. We've played travel ball since we were 7 together. It built it all the way up. Our connection out there is unstoppable. Having him on my team, so much more confidence.
Well, congratulations, Dawson, on the win. Congratulations on being named the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game. Good luck as we head into the playoffs here.
Thank you, sir.
It is Dawson Cook, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg Player of the Game. 2-0 Moniteau over DuBois Central Catholic. That'll do it for us here from Critchfield Park. Thanks for joining us tonight. This is Chris Rossetti saying good night.